So this is Not So Bald and Not So Bankrupt coming live to you from Tashkent, great Hotel Uzbekistan. It is quite a magnificent building. Look at this madness. We have arrived in Central Asia, commie country. So let me show you my crib here at the Hotel Uzbekistan. Very commie hotel. So first of all, after the entrance here we have the little toilet. It's kind of nice, not too bad, not too shabby, with a little shower room in here. It's not too shabby, not too shabby. A mirror. We have the little room here with a nice bed, which is pretty firm, but still soft. I think it would be nice. Smart TV perhaps. Some water in the fridge. Big air condition. We have a terrace, which I actually haven't gone onto yet. Check out my view here. Well, it's certainly a view. I don't know, it doesn't look too impressive, I guess. Maybe it's just the wrong side of the town. And of course, down here. I'm on the 16th floor, by the way. So yeah, this is my crib here at Hotel Uzbekistan for the next few days, until I go to Bukhara on Saturday. It's Friday tomorrow. Yeah, on Saturday I go to Bukhara.
الليل ضوء سزار الليلي جيبي ضوء بين تسكيسي بتصادو اي بين هشلا بكور أبلاجة بين أنشتين
jeg på det, der hedder Bukharas Ark, eller The Ark of Bukhara, som er en gammel fæstning bygget af jord og sten, som man kan se her. Den har en fin udsigt ud over Mir Yarab madrassen, som er den plads derovre med alle de forskellige moskéer og Kalon-minareten. Den store minaret der. Fantastisk sted her. Bukhara emmer af historie. Hele den gamle bydel her med endnu flere gamle moskéer og madrasser. Og så strækker byen så ellers bare ud i horisonten. Jeg kan godt undre sig over, hvorfor i verden man har valgt at bygge en by her midt ude i ingenting. Midt ude i nærmest ørken, men det har man så. Registanpladsen, nok den mest kendte plads i Uzbekistan. Her hvor ligger en moské og 2 madrasser overfor hinanden. Fænomenalt. Good morning here from beautiful Samarkand, the crown jewel of Uzbekistan and the heart of the Silk Road. I just left the hotel and is now walking towards the Islam Karimov Park and the Registan Square afterwards. And the Islam Karimov Park is for the first president of independent Uzbekistan, who ruled from 1991 until 2016 when he died. And he has a nice park here with a statue of himself, so let's go check that out. It's a beautiful fountain that is not working apparently, but with a beautiful tile work here. The classical Uzbek, Persian, Turkic, Timurid tile pattern in the beautiful colors. Also beautiful flowers in the park of Islam Karimov, who is here. Yeah, Islam Karimov, the first president of independent Uzbekistan. Seems to be still revered pretty much by the local population, although, well, he was kind of a dictator, but yeah. And now we are approaching the Registan Square from the side here of one of the 3 madrasas that makes up the Registan complex. There's going to be a lot of tourists here. So here's the front of the Registan Square with the 3 madrasas. And for those who don't know, madrasa is basically an Islamic school where people go to learn about the Quran. So there's 3 of them here from the 15th century. Some of the top universities of the Silk Road back in that time. And this one here on the left was made by Ulugh Bek, which is the son of Timur or Tamerlan. And the other 3 were, or the other 2 were built afterwards. big madrasa. Now it functions more like a small marketplace where people sell souvenirs, but it's still very beautiful, ornately decorated. All the small alcoves where the students would sit. A lot of blue here. It's very, very beautiful. It's just the whole way around. And of course, the huge portal, one there behind the tree, and another on the other side. Actually, there's one on each of the 4 sides. It's beautiful. Madrasa. Here is the Tilyakuri Madrasa, and finally the Shahrisabz Madrasa. Amazing. And here we have the beautiful entrance portal to the Shahrisabz Madrasa with the beautiful Mukhanas tile work, which is very typical in Persian style mosques. They have this Mukhanas, which are these concave little tile works. Looks amazing. Probably very difficult to make this, but it's a beautiful result. Mukhanas. Actually, something interesting about this place is that it was mostly neglected through the centuries up until the 1930s, just through natural decay and also earthquakes shattered the place a bit. But it was restored during the Soviet era, actually, while many other mosques were turned into stables and taken out of use as mosques. These were restored. I mean, not acting like mosques now, but at least they were restored. So it's mostly brand new, actually. It's not maybe like 50 years ago since it was restored, so it's not ancient, but it's at least not all the facades are not ancient. The mausoleum of Amur Timur, or Tamerlan, the great conqueror of Central Asia. towards central square in town. It's actually in the middle of a huge roundabout, so there's a lot of traffic, but here's a statue to the guy himself, Tamerlane, Amir Timur, the conqueror of Central Asia, Afghanistan, parts of Turkey and the greater Middle East back in the 15th century. Built a great empire, the Timurid Empire. So of course they have a statue to him here. So it's a weird placement here in the middle of a roundabout, as I said. Kind of strange, but yeah, Tamerlan. Mosque, which is the mosque to the wife of Amir Timur, Tamerlan's wife. So it's supposed to be pretty grand. It's here in the back streets of Samarkand, a little like 1 kilometer from the Rajasthan square, so it's not so far. The back streets. And here it is from the backside, the Bibi Khanum Masjid, or the mosque of Bibi Khanum. It's pretty damn huge. It might not be easy to tell from the video, but it is very big, and it is just here out in the back streets. Funny location. Well, let's go find the entrance and check it out. Here's the entrance portal, also called the Ivan, and I might say it's probably the biggest Ivan I've ever seen. It is absolutely massive. Holy shit. And then the mosque is inside with the minarets and stuff. So let's go check it out. I have high expectations now after this Ivan. And here it is. You can see the text around the portal here. It says Allah Akbar probably, although but I can read it says Allah Ak, and then N and Z, Allah Aknash. It's probably the Uzbek way of spelling it, or the old Uzbek way, or maybe Tajik, I don't know. It's probably supposed to say Allah, but that would make sense. It's massive. So here's the main mosque. I had a guided tour, and this is apparently one of the largest mosques in all of Asia. It was built with the help of elephants, and it used to be even taller than this. It was destroyed in an earthquake, so they rebuilt it, but not as big as the original one. You can kind of see the difference between the light and dark parts. The dark part is the original, and the light one is the rebuilt. Right now it's almost 50 meters, and it used to be almost 70 meters apparently, so yeah. Right now it is not open because it's a UNESCO site, and the inside is pretty unstable. There's a lot of cracks in the wall, so if they rebuild it to make it more safe, it will kind of be in conflict with UNESCO, because you can't like rebuild UNESCO world sites apparently. But yeah, absolutely massive and impressive. Jesus. Just look how tiny people are compared to this gate. It's insane. Look at the size of the gate compared to these people. Absolutely massive. It's like a skyscraper just made of bricks. Wow. And here's some of the hadiths. And so regarding this entrance portal, the Ivan, the guide also told me that while it's still very huge right now, it actually used to be almost double as tall. But the top half just broke off in the earthquake. You can see the towers on the side there. Those used to be giant minarets. There's some pictures inside of how it used to look like, but I mean, it's already pretty massive now, so if it was double as tall, Jesus, that would be insane. Can't even imagine that. And here's the Bibi Khanum mausoleum, where she's buried. It's right across from the mosque, which is here. But it doesn't look like there's anybody visiting this place actually, and it's also for free apparently, which is nice. It's a lot smaller and looks pretty much brand new, although there's a small difference between the top part and the bottom part, so I guess the top part also was destroyed in the earthquake. Well, let's go check it out inside the actual tomb. Right, well, so unfortunately you have to pay 25,000 som more to get in there, which I don't want to do. It doesn't look like it's worth it, so you'll have to Google it if you want to see the tomb yourself. So we're here at this place called Shahrisabz, which is a mausoleum complex in different styles. There's both Uzbek, Iranian, and even Afghani style, I'm led to believe. So let's go check it out. Many people here. Here on the top of a mountain pass between Samarkand and Shahrisabz, which is the city where Timur was born. And we're going there, just having a quick photo stop here. So I've now arrived here in the city of Shahrisabz, which in Persian means this green city. And right now behind me it is very green, but on the entire drive here, I mean, the landscape was very dry, very yellow, even now in autumn. So it seems like a bit of an odd name for this place. Although it is down in a valley, so I guess it might actually be green in this place all year round. But this is, as I told before, the city of Timur, where he was born. Or he was born a little bit outside the city in a small village. But yeah, there's a lot of monuments here to him, including the Aksaray palace behind me here, which we'll go check out. And there's a giant statue of him here, and some mosques and his original mausoleum before he built the one in Samarkand. So here we are in between the Aksaray palace. This is the entrance. It used to be a huge arch between these two towers, but I guess like so much else here, it was destroyed in an earthquake or just from neglect over time. Still very impressive though, very, very tall. It's probably hard to tell, but it's very, very tall. And beautiful as some of the original mosaics still left. You can see here, those are definitely the originals. Very, very beautiful and very impressive. So here behind me is the big man himself, Mr. Amir Timur, the great king, the conqueror, the chief boss of the Timur Empire, here at his hometown. And I gotta say, this statue is definitely better than the one in Samarkand. It's more pretty, more prestigious, more, yeah, exudes more power. So this behind me turns out to be the mausoleum and mosque of Timur's elder son, Jahangir. And his other son is buried in that mosque over there. Now we're about to go down into the crypt that is apparently here. So let's check that out. last night here in Uzbekistan before I go to Tajikistan tomorrow. I'm here at the Redistan Square again, of course, to finish off in a nice way. Lights have come on, the light show with all the colors will start later. And today I went to Shahrisabz, as you saw, and beautiful, but well, I don't know if it was worth it. But in general, Samarkand was actually kind of a letdown. There's not so much to see here, and it's basically a modern city with a few of these old sites in between. So everywhere around the Redistan is just a new city, whereas Bukhara felt more like a coherent ancient city. So I don't know, I would probably recommend Bukhara over Samarkand. Of course, the Redistan is the most beautiful place in Uzbekistan, but everything else here, I don't know. Like, I like the vibe of Bukhara better, for sure.